Hi, I'm Brooke.
I'm Jade, and we are the Greens Do Oz. In this week's episode, it's part 3 of our Great Ocean Road adventure. We check out some of the sites along the way, including the 12 Apostles, or what's left of the 12 Apostles. We head into Port Fairy, and then we head over the South Australian border and check out an awesome sinkhole. We hope you enjoy this episode.
If you like our videos, please like and subscribe.
And please don't forget to follow us on Instagram, the Greens Do Oz. Thanks for watching. The 12 Apostles were originally called the Sow and Piglets. Englishman George Bass named the limestone stacks the Sow and Piglets in 1798, but the name was changed in the 1920s to the Apostles. This was said to be due to a marketing decision made in the hope of drawing tourists along the newly created Great Ocean Road. But there was never 12 apostles. Their new name wasn't true, even in 1920s. At most, 9 apostles were visible from the viewpoint, until 2005, when another succumbed to the power of the ocean and collapsed into the water, leaving 8 remaining. Erosion, wind and waves continue to batter the remaining apostles, so it's only a matter of time before another one disappears. The 12 apostles are made of animal skeletons. Millions of years ago, the area surrounding the Great Ocean Road was covered by the ocean. The skeletons of billions of marine animals accumulated on the ocean floor and over time turned into the limestone from which the 12 apostles are formed. When the ocean level receded, wind, water and erosion wore away weaker parts of the limestone, revealing the stacks we see standing today. Lockhart Gorge is the site of the most famous shipwreck on the aptly named Shipwreck Coast. The Lockhart ran aground, crashing into Muttonbird Island in 1878. 52 people were lost from the loch, and the only true survivors were 2 teenagers, Tom Pearce and Eva Carmichael, who managed to drag themselves to the safety of the beach inside Lockhart Gorge. Stopped in at Port Campbell and was surprised by its little beauty. We saw some little bunnies and had a beautiful lunch. Cheers. London Bridge on the Great Ocean Road, pre-1990, was a double-spanning bridge connected to the mainland. The stack was created over hundreds of years, with the weaker layers towards the base being eroded away by wind and water to form the 2 bridges. The span closer to the shoreline collapsed unexpectedly on the 15th of January 1990, leaving 2 visitors, whilst uninjured, stranded on the outer span before being rescued by the helicopter. The Grotto. This is probably the most enchanting of all the rock formations in this part of Australia. Part blowhole, part archway and part cave. It offers a peaceful place to enjoy the sea views and soak in the wonderful things nature is capable of. Standing about halfway up the cliff from the sea level, it is a sinkhole geological formation. A must-see when travelling the Great Ocean Road. Bay of Martez. Are the stacks martyred? Sentinels guarding the land from the bolder front of the Southern Ocean, or is reference made to the despicable events of nearby Massacre Bay, where local Aboriginals were herded off the cliff to their death. The naming divides, the views unite. Port Fairy. Originally named Belfast, the bustling little port was renamed by a special Act of Parliament in 1887, honouring the Cutter Ferry, which, commanded by Captain James Wishart, is thought to have been the first European vessel to enter the Moyne. Then we finally crossed the border into South Australia. Then we arrived at Umpherston sinkhole, a definite must-see if you're in Mount Gambier in South Australia. To say that this was breathtaking is an absolute understatement. There were wild possums, the view was spectacular. It is something I have never seen in all my travels around the world and Australia. The Umpherston sinkhole, or the Sunken Garden, is one of the most spectacular gardens located in the Mount Gambier region. The sinkhole was once a typical limestone cave that formed by the corrosion of limestone rocks by seawater waves, and the sinkhole was naturally created when the chamber's roof collapsed. The limestone crater is 20 metres deep and 50 metres across. It's a green thumb's utopia. In 1886, it was made into a sunken garden by James Umpherston. Another site to not miss is the Blue Lake in Mount Gambier. It's a large monomictic crater-like located in a dormant volcanic maar associated with the Mount Gambier Maar Complex. The lake is situated near Mount Gambier in the Limestone Coast region of South Australia. It is one of 4 volcanic crater lakes originally on the Mount Gambier Maar. As beautiful as it is, unfortunately, there is no swimming in the lake as it is the town's water source. But you can enjoy a walk around its 3.6 kilometre circumference. The water in the Blue Lake turns vibrant blue in summer. This is caused from the higher position of the sun in summer, which means more light hits the surface of the lake. This therefore increases the blue light that is scattered back out from the lake by small particles. Now this is one little blue lake that you can swim in, although the water is a bit fresh. The Little Blue Lake is located in the Kenawinka volcanic area between 2 dormant volcanoes, Mount Shank and Mount Gambier. The lake has a diameter of about 40 metres with cliffs approaching a height of about 8 metres. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also follow us on Instagram, The Greens Do Oz.
How will you do Oz?